Hi guys, I hope you guys are having a lovely week. So I decided to do a follow-up on the video that I posted about men and expressing themselves because I learned a lot, and I also had a live conversation with a few of my friends, and it gave me a lot of insight, so I thought I would share it with you guys. As I am over here enjoying the beach in Malindi. So this is what I got from it. Now, number one, crying does not make you a wimp or a sissy. Like, when I say that men should express themselves and should be able to cry when they're in pain, that doesn't mean that I mean like a man should be a crybaby. I don't think anyone should be a crybaby, even women. Like, I think that you should be able to express yourself when you're in pain. Just like be able to cry, be able to do something that helps you feel better, because those emotions are there for a reason. If you just like keep bottling everything inside, it's gonna blow up and it's gonna come out in negative ways, in other ways that are worse than what you're going through at that time. So another one is that a lot of men seem to think that they can be able to figure things out by themselves. Yeah, one of my friends said that, if this guy could figure it out, why can't I do it on my own? And as much as it would be great for us to be able to figure out everything on our own, it's impossible for us to know everything. It's impossible for us to know solutions to everything. And the truth is, sometimes just talking about something really, really, really helps you feel better. And you don't really have to be talking to a woman about it. You can talk to a male friend, you can talk to someone that you look up to, you can talk to a pastor, you can talk to just someone who you look up to as a mentor, maybe your dad, a father figure, an uncle. And it really helps talking about these things sometimes. And I think suicide can really, really, really like come down and decrease if men just talked about it. So society needs to approach this differently and actually just appreciate how cathartic and how amazing it is to talk about things. Because look, women live longer, if that doesn't tell you something. Yeah. And the last thing is that mental help or like psychological help is very, very, very expensive in Kenya. As a psychologist, I've also come to learn the fact that it's like not cheap. It doesn't come cheap, it doesn't come easy, it's not easy access. And anytime someone is labeled to have a mental problem, like there's a stigma that comes with it. It's like a taboo. It's like, shh, let's not talk about it. So having a mental disorder, it's there's no different from having asthma. It's just something that comes up in your genes. It doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. So again, I urge you guys out there, I urge you men, please, let's talk about it. People, let's not stop our men from feeling. Let's not like shun them, or like if someone is trying to express themselves and they're trying to talk to you, just listen to them. Sometimes all they need is a listening ear. You don't really have to be there to give them advice or anything like that. So that is what I have learned from the videos, from the conversation that I have had. It is Suicide Prevention Month, September, and or is it suicide awareness? I'm not sure. It's one of the two, but all of it is one and the same. We need to care about what is happening to our men, because the suicide rate is again, it's up there. It's up there. And to me, according to my opinion, and maybe a bit of my experience, these are the reasons why I think that it's there and it's happening. So let's keep talking about it, and let's change the narrative that our parents or our grandparents had before us, that men expressing themselves or showing some bit of emotions or showing that they're having a hard time, that it makes them weak. It's up to us to change it. The generation is ours now, so yeah, it's in our hands. I hope you guys are having a lovely weekend. I already said that. That's because I'm having a lovely, lovely weekend. So keep it locked. Let me show you my view. Hey, look at that beach. Hey.